October 29th, 2019. Last night, we did the old fear fishing experiment. Just give me 1 second here. I got way too much stuff in my hands. Last night, we did the old fear fishing experiment. I talked about how last week I caught my biggest pike that I've ever caught, but we were sadly overmatched by those pike. For every good one I landed, I also lost 2 or 3 good fish. I've been thinking about this ever since. I've been thinking, what if I just brought the right gear? I had no idea those pike were there, but I feel like there's some super freaks. I'm pretty sure that we can catch a bigger one than I caught last week. So that's the mission for today. It's October 29th. There's fishing to be done still. Terrible wind for my tree stand, but the weather is beautiful. Beautiful. 15 degrees Canadian at the end of October. We are on our way to try and catch a bigger pike. I don't even know if they were there. Maybe it was a one-time fluke, but we're gonna go check it out anyway. You ever get that? Write it in the comments. You ever been like fishing and you were like, man, I wish I could go back and redo that? Well, today's the redo. Today is Ian West, Revenge on the Pike. Let's get going. Made it all the way to the boat launch. I'm out of gas. I'm so excited to fish. I need gas. But they took all the docks out, which means I gotta go to the other launch, which means I need some cash, and it's got windy out there. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna find some fish, and we're going fishing no matter what. I'm so excited to fish for pike today that no matter what, we are going to catch pike. But we gotta make a couple stops first. Who takes the boat launch out, or the docks out in October? There's still tons of time to fish, kids. We need cash, we need gas. I thought I was gonna totally get away with not putting gas on the truck today, but I guess if we're getting home and we're getting cash for the lunch, we're gonna need gas. Struggle's real, but we're gonna make it. So I finally get gas and my $10 for the launch fee. I go in, my plan was to pump $30 in gas, go into the gas bar and get $40 out of the bank machine. I pump $30 in gas, I go into the gas bar, no ATM, no cash back. So I get my $30 in gas for the truck for we can get home. I go to the convenience store. At the convenience store, of course, I gotta get 20 out. So I bought a couple Rockstar energy drinks, and with the change, I got lunch money. Do you believe in bad omens? Is this bad for business? Is this bad for what could come during pike fishing today? Or is this all just part of the grind? Anyway, it shakes down. We have got gas and we are just pulling in to launch this boat. So far, the Great Pike Adventure is not going so well. So I go and get the 10 bucks, right, for the launch. And they've taken down the can in which you're supposed to pay the $10. So I can't even pay for the boat launch. Hopefully, I'm going anyway. Hopefully they don't tow this. It is beautiful out, but by the time I get out there, we're gonna need a couple layers. Grab some Under Armour. Other thing we got lots of, Jack Links. Ton of that for today. Since I didn't eat breakfast, I'm not eating lunch because I'm so excited to go fishing. How are we gonna land these pike that last week embarrassingly almost ate every swim bait I've ever owned? We're stepping the game up today, kids. We're making some big moves. We have busted out the Lexa 300 with a giant swim bait, soft swim bait attached to an 80-pound leader. Other one we're going to use, Lexa 400 with a giant swim bait. And of course, we're hooking them up with Daiwa musky rods. And just in case, we got one of my favorite rods on the planet, 7/4 swim bait, bladed jig rod with this Daiwa CT. But even on that, I got metal leader on that jobby. So we're geared up. We got everything we need. I have pliers. I have a big old net. All we need now is for these fish to bite. I'm praying that they're still there. The other thing that's gonna come in real handy, and I mean real handy, because all these fish were situated on big clouds of bait fish. The Garmin Live Scope is gonna come in handy today to find the bait fish. If the bait fish not there, I don't feel like the pike are. So let's get this boat in the water. The water's way down, so I don't even know if this is gonna work, but let's get geared up, get the boat in the water, and start heading out there. Even if we can't find them where we found them last week, all we gotta do is find the bait. So let's do this, and hopefully we find some giant gators. And I mean giant. times in my life I've been served some humble pie. Today, I was served the whole buffet. Not a single pike. I never saw one single bait fish, let alone a bass. The only upside to this today, I ate half a jumbo bag of jerky. It was delicious. I'm going to take the other half home for Amber for that she can enjoy in my no fish but jerky day. I was so pumped to come out here, I thought I was going to crush them. I brought Lexus. I brought big baits. I had a net. I had pliers. I had everything I needed to get the job done. The only thing missing was fish. Humble pie does not taste like teriyaki beef jerky. It is not so sweet, but that's all part of the game. You guys have been messaging me talking about fall fishing, and a lot of you guys are having a hard time finding fish. This is exactly why. I think that maybe those bait fish were on their way out of this bay to Lake Ontario to winter, not into the bay, and that's why they were here last week and not here this week. Last week I must have just danced upon, somehow magically just hit her at the right time, the right place, right time, right baits. Magic happened. Today, my arms hurt. I casted so much. My eyes hurt from looking for bait fish. The only thing I can tell you is the Garmin units are so good, they didn't even mark a single bait fish. That's how off this bite I am. Another day, another land, another planet. I would have done my Garmin's justice and put them on some fish to mark. This day is in the book. I had fun. I casted my line. I ate beef jerky, and it's not that cold for October 29th. We're heading home, kids. On the way there, we will listen to humble tunes. Turns out it is really bad luck to not be able to do first. So yeah, go to the launch, docks are out. Go to the gas station, no TM. Go get the $10 for the launch, no box to put it in, no pike. 5 things served up on the old humble buffet today. A big part of fall fishing is I don't think very many people come back to shore and go, that was all right, like they do in the summertime. You know, you catch a bunch of 2-pound bass and you have an okay day. In the fall, you either have lights out, awesome fishing, get a bunch of fish, somebody catches a big one, or you get some humble pie, just like I did tonight. It's been, I don't even know what to say. I don't even remember the last time we went fishing on the vlog and didn't catch anything. It has been like, man, it's been a bummer of a day. Not a bummer of a day, a bummer of a fishing day. Did have fun. I ate a ton of beef jerky. Had a couple rock stars. I'm flying high right now. I'm going to go upstairs to cook dinner. Amber will be home soon. We're doing something new with the Fear Fish Experiment podcast room. There's going to be some changes. I think we're going to start that on Sunday. I still got a big buck to kill. I don't know how many more vlogs are. They're going to get less and less consistent, but tune in there and make sure you go over to the Fear Fishing Instagram page, Facebook, all that good stuff, so that on days that we're not creating YouTube content, you can still follow along with all the action. It's been a good day. It's hard on, you know, I really thought we were going to pound them. I really thought today was the day to crush some big northern pike. Didn't happen. Life moves on. The only thing that could get worse about this all is that if I check the trail cam tomorrow and there is a giant buck standing in front of my stand, just like, yo, what's up? Not here. Was waiting for you. Could have made big moves tonight, but you weren't there. Let me tell you, if that happens, I'll share that with you, because that'd be number 6 on the old buffet train. Will. See you soon.